Hi there, this is Michael Savoy, and today on the Blogging with Michael podcast, we're going to talk about how to make book trailers. And if you want to watch, um, you are watching along or you wouldn't be hearing this. Um, we're going to go ahead and get started. First of all, I need to be on the PowerPoint. Okay. Now, what are book trailers? Well, they're very similar to movie trailers, except that the whole object is the video is there to explain the video or the book to potential readers. You want to grab their attention and basically give hints without giving it away of what's in the book. And you want to whet the reader's appetite, because especially this is good for in different genres, where if you have a fiction book and it's maybe a murder mystery or something like that, you can start giving some of the what's going on type of stuff, and give hints about what's going to happen and those kind of things. And you're going to stir up their curiosity so that they want to buy the book. And the whole goal is to get them to read the book. Now, hopefully they're going to buy the book, but if you have a book on Amazon Kindle, you actually can get paid for people borrowing the book, so it's not bad. And you send them to the book sales page. Now, you can also post it on Amazon itself, in which case they can see the video right on the book page. And of course, you want to send them to Amazon using your link to go buy the book. So why would you want to do a book trailer? Well, you want to get the word out about your book, or if you are doing, and this is actually a good way to do Amazon sales, is you find some books and do book trailers about them and send them to your affiliate link for the book. And you can make some sales that way. Plus, you can pre-sell your book before you launch the book. I mean, this is a great way to know ahead of time what kind of market you have. And at the same time, you can build a list. And of course, you can make affiliate sales of the book, which is nice. I mean, the whole thing is, you want to put some money in your pocket. Now, some of the basic steps to creating book trailers is, you need to know the book. Now, if it's your book, you should know it, and have an idea of what the audience is going to be for that book. And you should have researched the keywords. But really, what you're looking for is the pain that your book will solve. So you want to be listing the solutions from your book, and then that is what you would use to entice people. Now, again, this is if you are doing a book like mine, where it's a book to help people in social media, then this is the type of thing that you would want to do for them. Now, there's a few different ways to do this. You can either use PowerPoint to create the video, or the video, because you can create a presentation with video. And we'll go to the menu real quick, and okay, I'm going to end the show, and then what I'm going to do is open one that I did for my book. And let's see, open, and there's the one that called it book trailer to make it really easy. And what I'm going to do, since I don't think you can see it, let me go ahead and close this window out. and then we'll go over to the new one that I just opened. Now, this is the actual presentation that I did, and I went through and first of all talked about what your goal is. Like, here's harness the power of social media marketing, and then if you've ever wanted to, and then you go on to what some of the things that people are wanting to do. So, you want to reach the right audience, you want to get in front of the people who are looking for your product or service, you want to master social media marketing, attract all the right comments, boost likes and ratings, and build targeted subscriber lists. All those kind of things, you want to do. But again, I used a PowerPoint video template, and it was actually pretty easy to do. So all I had to do was change all the wording for the slides and, to do this. And then I put a picture of my book, and then the title, and then we'd go on and talk about some of the things that are involved, what kind of things the book will reveal without actually revealing them. You know what I mean? You have to word it in such a way, kind of like the newscast people do, when they do those quick little promos before the news, where they'll say something and then film at 11. Well, those kind of things is what why involving your audience is important. Film at 11. Try to do when you're doing these kind of attention getters. Use that style of thing, to create a good headline for it. And then I put a picture of myself, a picture of the book, and then a picture of the resource guide that you get free when you buy the book. And then I put a little bit about myself, and then I talk about the Social Net Effect resource guide that is included free. Okay, and then there's a sneak peek inside, and then I put a couple of places, things that you can find, like on page 7, turning your blog into a hub from which all your social media originates is not only a good idea, it's crucial. And then from page 19, knowing the difference between a Facebook profile and a fan page will change the way you think about social media marketing. And of course, I used a couple of images from the book in there. And I do go back to the book and say it's available now exclusively on Amazon.com. Now, this one was going only to my Amazon page, so I did not want to put other links on here. But if I was just putting this on YouTube, I would send it to AmazingNewBook.com. And then again, I put the title of the book, and then get Social Net Effect available on Amazon.com. And that was it. And then how you save that is you go to File, Save As, and then you choose your folder, and then instead of the presentation, you want to save it as an MP4 video or a WMV. In fact, I've already saved it as MP4, so what I'll do is I'll save this one as a WMV. And then click Save, and then you'll watch here. It says Creating Video Booktrailer.wmv, and you can watch it actually doing the work for it. See how the bar here tells you how long it's got to go, and it goes all the way to here. So as you can see, it's going to take it a little bit of time. Now, I want to show you. Now, this is something that I didn't realize before, but it's actually rather cool. And that's you can actually have your book trailer right on your author page. And let me go to my author page. I'm going to move that into a separate window. And then I'll also move this in there too, because we're going to show you how to do this yourself. Okay, so let me share this with you so you can see it. Okay, so first you'll see me. Yeah, how you doing? And then we'll go to the Amazon book page. And screen share. Okay, so this is the book page for, well, this is actually the page for Social Net Effect and myself. But when you scroll down, there's my author video, and when you click on it, it opens up right there. And I'm going to turn off the sound because we don't need to see the sound or hear the sound. But as you can see, it's actually playing right there. You know, my little bullet points showing up. And all of the animation effects show up the way they're supposed to. And that's because we saved it using the PowerPoint. So making a video that way is very simple, and you can actually do it using just some of the regular templates that come with the with PowerPoint. And I have not done this yet, and that's one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to install OpenOffice and try doing the same thing with Impress and see how that works. But it should do the same thing. Now, another program that you could be using to do this is Video Maker FX, and I'll show you that in a moment. But first, let's go to the how to get your video on your author page. And for that, you have to actually go to authorcentral.amazon.com, and then you go to your profile, and you want to be able to do your edits. And it's really easy. You just go to videos, and you click on add video. And bam, there it is. You can choose your video, upload it, and they say it could take up to 24 hours to show up, but it didn't take nearly that long. It was done in about an hour. Actually, not even. But you know, it's great because now you've got a video on here, and you can put your, you can have your video there, and then people can watch it, which again is just useful for you overall. And the question I have is there the related media show up on your actual book page, which it does not. I was hoping it would, but still, it's still not bad having it at least on your author page, because all they have to do is click here to go to the author page. Video. It's pretty cool. It tells you that people who bought my book bought books by Guy Kawasaki, Sean Welch, and Eric Worre. So it's pretty cool. And then you can also have it so that it sends your RSS feed. The socialneteffect.com feed will show up right here. And in fact, if you go to socialneteffect.com, there's a story about Video Maker FX and how the price has, well, let's take a look at it real quick since I've got you here.
Hi, it's Todd Gross. And
hey Todd, how you doing? Yeah, apparently the price is going back up in 2 days and 12 hours, which right now it's at a pretty good price. Yeah, it's gonna go shoot up to $77. But actually it's only 62 right now, so it's still a pretty good price. Normally it would be 77, and I have a feeling it's going up to 67 over time. You know, they're breaking it up in little chunks before it goes up. But speaking of Video Maker FX, we're going to head over there because I want to show you how to create the video that we, well, it's not going to be identical because I'm using a different software, and I'm going to be using different keywords and things like that as well. So as soon as I find it, there it is. Start the screen share. Where'd it go? Oh, it's not responding. That's why, because what happened was when I had that little crash with my when I had PowerPoint going and Video Maker FX and all that stuff at the same time, I crashed Video Maker FX. In addition to Chrome, all 4 windows and 78 tabs of it. Okay. So I'm opening it up now, and hopefully my project has something with it. Doesn't look like it though. Nope. And because I didn't save it, it's not there. So we're going to have to create it from scratch. Hold on and let me share the screen with you so you can see what's going on. There it is. Okay. And I had it nice and ready to go. There we go. Make it so I can see what's going on. And we're creating a project, so we want to do a new project. And we're going to call it Book Trailer. And click Create Project. Now, I like how right away lets you know that you don't have any slides and you just need to add a slide, so you can just click that. Now, I like those kinetic where the words move around all over the screen. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to use that. And here's my first one that's in here. Now, I'm not happy with the red background. So I'm going to go get a new image. Oops. Apparently. That's not the one I need. Okay. Royalty free. And it should be social media. There we go. And there's actually a way to make this go even faster. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this image. Hold on just a sec. Copy. Okay, open. Okay. And as you can see, it's the text is not going to be very useful at this point, but that's okay. We can change that. That's the one thing that I like about this is you can do some stuff that is pretty nice. Like, I'll take the text and go green. So, first of all, let's say, are you, they like to use capital letters, so we'll say, are you struggling? Are you struggling? Does it fit right when it goes to the widescreen? No. Alright, so I'm going to take out struggling. struggling with. Social media, and that one we need to change the color. A nice eye-catching red. There we go. And then marketing, we'll use the same color red. That's what that looks like. I want to pick a different color. Because we don't know where to start. And if some of the text doesn't look readable, the cool part with that is you can actually take the text color or the text and add, say, a shadow. I like the dark shadow. Okay. So that's our first slide. Are you struggling with social media marketing because you don't know where to start? I mean, it gives you, it asks a question, finds out if that's something that they are struggling with. Now, I want the shadow on that one too. And I may change that struggling to a different color. Maybe a little lighter. Go with the dark shadow. Okay, so we've got our first slide. And we'll add another one. And I'm kind of disappointed. I already had this already set up before. So as you can see, there's lots of different styles that you can choose from. I'm going to use this one, and what I need to do first is go to, and this time I'm going to open the gallery for the images and go to Micheal. Actually, that's not going to work. Close that window, and I'm going to browse file, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to paste that file that I copied earlier. Well, I thought it worked. Nope, it didn't. Oh, I have a plan. Right, free, social media. Copy and paste. There, now I've got the one I need in the right place. There we go. Okay, so now we can go back to the text and then do the dark. This is why. Now we'll change the text in a minute. I just want to get the colors in here so we can see them. This is why. Green that we could use. Yeah, do that. Okay. Now you can choose your own colors and things like that. I mean, I'm just doing this to help you see how easy it is to do and some of the features that we have available to do this with. And in fact, I might even offer to do some book trailers for people for a small fee. There we go. Okay, so now this is why you really need social net effect fishing prospects with social media marketing. Does that show up? Nope. Because the text is too large. There we go. Now it fits. And now I want to change the colors. So let's see what that looks like. Nope. Well, maybe the darker red. And I think I'm going to do that. Oops. Okay. And as you can see, in fact, I need a colon there. Okay. Because that is the title of the book, first of all. And then what we do, we'll add a slide, and one that we we actually have the image of the book. So we'll do kinetic promotion and image. Let's find one that let's use this one. And we'll start off with, first of all, the background image, which now should be in the netting background. Okay. Then got our image that we need to open, and that I'll have to browse for the file because it's in a undisclosed location. There's the book. It doesn't give us the ability to do something with that, but shape. dark and used light text. So we'll do text, white text. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, and then we'll do amazing new book.com, because this one is going to go on my Facebook account, it's going to go on YouTube. It's not going to go on Amazon, so I can actually send people to amazingnewbook.com to purchase the book. Okay, and the cool part with this is also we can take the image and add some background effect to make it look a little nicer. There we go. I added that darkness there, and that makes it a little bit nicer to work with. And then now the next slide is going to be some where we talk about why they want this book. Okay, so I'm going to add another slide. And now we don't have to go with the kinetic anymore. We caught their attention with the kinetic, but now we want to do something a little different. And we can even use whiteboard. Got one, it's a video sales letter. Large text box and a heading. And see, we can always change the background to the image that we want. I'm using the netting because it goes with the social net effect. And then they got business presentations. That one's a little too fancy. I mean, it's pretty cool because you can have an image here and then the description. I mean, that's not where we want to go. Although, I could actually do something like this. Alright, I'm going to add both of these slides. Okay, and check out what I'm going to do here. Okay, first we're going to do our background image. And I'll do the same thing on this one. Okay, so we've got our background image with our netting. Now, let's go back to this one. Now our text is going to be social net effect, and I would like that to be a much darker color. Subtitle is Fishing Prospects with Social Media Marketing. If you remember in one of our previous shows, we talked about doing our typing before we go to do the editing. We just type all the way, and then after that worry about the editing afterwards. Okay, and then I'm going to make the font a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to give it a white shadow. Yeah, that looks good. I'll do that same with the other one. Do a strong white shadow. Because we've got that dark netting, it makes it a little tougher to read. That's the only reason why I would want that. And I can also go with a background effect to make it more readable over there too. And that actually isn't too bad. There. I think I like that. Okay. So now we want to add an image over here on the right. So we're going to browse for files and go to my Google Drive where I saved my social net effect information, and can use some of the pictures that I used. And then I can change some of the text. I think image area 2 is this. Let's browse. Oh, nope, there was an image over here. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to actually need to open our image, or change that image. I don't want to use the gallery, I want to browse. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll choose the one that we're going to use next. Okay, so that way there's some continuity. Okay, and I'll do that one since we used that one in the other one. Okay, so then what we do on the next slide, and we'll come back to the text here. But here, we've got the background image. We'll do the image file 2 first. This was the big image last time, so now it's the little image. And then the big image is going to be the one that we just had as the little image. Yeah. Okay, so now we've got our images here. And again, I'm going to change these to match what we had on the previous slide. In fact, it would just be easier for me to come over here and copy those. So we'll go to text, Control C here, come over here, go to there, and paste that. Text area 2, copy. And it's a lot easier when you do copy and paste, just because it's a time saver. And then we're going to need to do our image, our text. We want to change the color of it, make it size 30 like we had. And then I wanted the white shadow. And this one we wanted to do the dark blue, that color, and then get the white shadow. And then we want our background effect. We used background effect 10. Okay, So there we have that. And then for both of these, we want to just do some heading text, which this image, we're saying that social media is the missing piece of the puzzle. Social media marketing. And there it is. We can increase the size of the font. Yeah, it makes it more readable. It allows you to brand yourself with your business while interacting with prospective customers. And we're going to increase the size of that font. And as you can see, that makes it nice and readable. And then the next slide. Social media marketing. And then we'll bump that up to 35. Okay, and then our content would be interconnects your brand over all the different places you are targeting. Okay, and then we'll increase the size of that font. And there. So, bam, I've got a little bit of info here for everybody. And to prevent any loss of stuff, I'm going to go ahead and make save the data. And then, I mean, we could go on and on with different aspects of what we want to do. Like this right now is already 43.7 seconds. And I could actually make it longer by taking some of these slides and adding some time to them. It's not all that necessary. Basically, because you just want them to get a quick look. And if they like what they've seen so far, they may want to look at the video again to catch the parts that they missed. So it's not necessary that everything has to be readable during the amount of time it's up there. And the cool part with this is you can record your voice to cover this, or just do music. I'm going to put some sort of music here. Since we're, say, 40-some second, I'm going to see if I can find a really short clip. Big Smiles is 45 seconds. So listen to that. See, that'll work. All right. So I'm going to click Apply, and there it is. And then I can export the project. Again, I'm going to save it again because it doesn't hurt to save it. And I've found sometimes it's a good idea to just open your project again. And what you'll see is now you'll see your background over everything. All the changes you've made show up on here. That's why I save it and then open it again. Okay, now I'm ready to export the project. And I'm going to save it. Yeah, we'll call it, well, I'm going to put a dash in the name. It's book dash trailer. And I'm going to open the folder so we can find it later. and I'm going to click Export Start. So there it is, rendering, and in the meantime, we can be doing something else. But it does not take all that long to render one of these. It may, because we've got so many things going on with our system, because I've got a Hangout and a broadcast for blogging with Micheal on Blog Talk Radio. So yeah, there's a few things going on, but overall, looks like everything's going pretty cool. So hopefully you've caught the gist that it doesn't matter what you're using to create your video, just that you go ahead and give it some good nuggets of information that people, you want to establish curiosity, you want to do this. Now, I really should have ended it with a picture of the book again with the link. So in reality, I would have been better off just going ahead and copying this one slide here that has the amazingnewbook.com on it, and there, it's done exporting already. So if I go to the page now, or the export video folder, this is where I don't think you're going to be able to see it when I do this. So what I'll do is I'll post this on the blog. In fact, it'll be right underneath the video. I mean, it's not right now because obviously I've got to upload it. Plus, I created a short video on how to upload to the Amazon author page, and I will put that video under here as well, including links to the video Maker FX and to the PowerPoint video templates, because those PowerPoint video templates are pretty awesome because they give you some nice starting points for your PowerPoints, and you can use them for not just book trailers, you can use them for anything else. Now, my disclaimer is that I might earn commissions if you purchase anything that I talk about, including my book, but hey, I don't mind if you buy my book. Now, one thing though, if you buy my book, please leave a comment about the book, a review on Amazon, because I'm making all these book sales, but nobody's leaving any reviews. So let's get some reviews up there, and I can't give you something for leaving a review because then that would be bribery. But I do some pretty good stuff on the show where I help you out with stuff. So I'm hoping that will be something that you would want to do for me. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this slide, and I'm going to move it over to here. Now, it's always interesting with these slides that you copy. It shows the background, but what you want to do is you still go to the background image, and you want to browse, or you want to change it, because sometimes it doesn't show up right. And now what I'm going to do is save the project, and then I'm going to open the project so that we see our background the way it's supposed to be. There we go. And now we're in good shape. Now, it would be nice if it would let me remove time from a slide, because I really will only want it to be around 45 seconds, but that's okay. The music ends, and then so does the video, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then I would export that one, but I'll do that after the show so I don't bore you with that aspect of it. But it's nice, I've been really happy with the Video Maker FX software. It's allowed me to make a lot of videos, and the more videos you get out there, the better. And I didn't even get a chance to talk about the video marketer software that uh, Ross Goldberg just re-released. Now, that software will allow you to take a video that you've created and submit it to multiple sites like YouTube, Vimeo, all those sharing sites. And in addition to that, it'll let you post to podcast sites if you have a podcast, and you name it, you can submit your videos all over the place. And there'll be a link to that in about 5 minutes after this the show's over, in which case you can access that and all that.
90 seconds.
So thanks for watching, and I appreciate the fact that, first of all, that you took the time to watch this video, and we'll see you next week when we'll discuss something also just as exciting as this. All right, and you can catch me at bloggingwithmichael.com/blog to get all the good stuff. All right.